trading the New York session. Today is 6/23/25. I'll go over my current positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum here. So on the 4-hour chart here on Bitcoin, you can see that there's been a displacement here over these 3 candles, then a pullback, consolidation, and now a potential sell-off, with here being a swing high here. So I'm looking at this type of price action here, and also having contact with the 9 EMA here, and just shy of contact with the 18 EMA here. So this dark blue line is the 18, and this light blue line down here is the 9. These are exponential moving averages. Currently the 9 is below the 18, but particularly I take my bias off of the 1-hour chart. So currently the EMA here is above here. So right now I'm taking my trade direction here off of the 4-hour, looking at the 1-hour as pullback. You can see here the displacement here, consolidation, displacement, pullback, consolidation, next leg up, or you could say this is the spring for Wyckoff, and then you can see the downward selling and coming back into the or potentially going back into the previous area of consolidation, and that's here on the 60-minute. Here on the 15-minute, which is the primary chart that I'm trading off of, you can see the displacement here. We get pullback. I take an entry here at this 9 EMA, take another entry here at this 20 EMA, or at the 18 EMA, get consolidation. We get the sell-off into the New York close yesterday. Then buying comes in, we get this consolidation, and then this major pullback here, and more consolidation. I take this entry here as it coincides with the 18 EMA on the 60-minute. So these entries are based off of the 15-minute, and these entries here are based off of the 60-minute. This entry here is based off of a swing high here that was put in on the 15, which I was correlating here on the 60-minute, which turned into a swing high. That swing high failed on the 60, and price was delivered back to the buy side. So when that happened, this is all this price action here, which is mainly consolidation here, a leg up, consolidation here, a leg down, and consolidation here. This entry here, I just took here about 10 minutes ago here. This entry is based off of the 4-hour chart here, and this is a swing high. So I am taking the short position here based off of the swing high here on the 4-hour. And that's my position, or these are my positions currently in Bitcoin. I'll show you my stop loss for this. 26. So my stop loss is here for this entry, and the remainder of the entries, my stop loss is here, up here. Target is the all. So I'm just going to choose this lower one here for ease of access. We'll back up and we'll have to come a ways back here. So take profit is down here at 91,619. I'll scroll over and we'll see right at the level here. So this is the level right here. Right here. Currently waiting on a break of structure here and then pull back to the non-EMA and I would take an intraday position down here to the low 98 115.4. So waiting on that now for an intraday position. Now we'll move over to Ethereum and cover the current position. Very similar to Bitcoin. So on the 4-hour chart, seeing the displacement here, pull back, and then consolidation. Here on the 60-minute, same thing. And then we get this additional leg down, being bought up, consolidating here on the 60. On the 15-minute, which is where I took the position off of. So here we get the displacement here, we get some consolidation, we get pullback. I take an entry at the 9, take an entry here based off of the 20, the 18 EMA, consolidation. We get this sell-off yesterday into the close. Did not take profits. We get consolidation as price is bought up, more consolidation, another leg up. More consolidation, another leg up here, consolidation, and then this entry here was based off of the 60-minute coming into contact with the 18. This entry here was the 15-minute swing high put in here, which I believe the high was broken here on the, so that was based off the 15, but that was an error on my part. It would have been better to wait for the swing to be put in here on the 60-minute, and then further consolidation here, and then this entry here that I took about 15 minutes ago is based off of this swing high here on the 4-hour chart. Stop loss for the this last entry is the just 2 cents above this high with a 1 cent spread, so I gave it 2 cents, and the remainder of the positions stop losses are all located back here. So this is the or this is where the initial displacement was triggered. So 1 cent stop on Ethereum, so I gave it a 2 cent stop from here, and all of the profit targets are the same. So the profit target is here, right here, and targeting. There's going to be liquidity pool down here of sell side liquidity. Same thing on the on Bitcoin. Here. And currently just waiting on a market structure shift here and pull back to the EMAs, and then I would be able position down here to the low of 21.1110 here. But this is everything that I'm seeing so far in the market currently, seeing displacement to the sell side, pullback, and now potential continuation to the sell side for repricing at a lower level here. This is based on the signals that I'm seeing, and also I would assume more likely than not based on current events. Price currently being delivered to the sell side. Here in Bitcoin, price being delivered to the buy side, consolidating, and now to the sell side on Ethereum. So Ethereum would need to close below this level in order to trigger a market structure shift. And again, I'd be looking for pullback to the EMAs here. This is me setting up for an intraday position. These other positions are short-term positions, so possibly these longer positions for the longer target could likely be fulfilled by the end of the week or potentially sooner. Be interesting to see how New York market opens up here. We're currently in the pre-market, a little over an hour remaining, an hour and 10 minutes before the close. Before the New York open. Price consolidating here in Ethereum. Price being delivered to the sell side here in Bitcoin, and now consolidating and pulling back as it is testing the current structural weak low here. And price being delivered to the buy side now. Sell side delivery on Bitcoin. Price holding on Ethereum at 2247.12. And price being delivered to the buy side here, 2247.60, holding around the 2247.50 level. Price consolidating here in Ethereum. Trading near the 2246.50 level. 2246.42. Price trading just under the 9 and 18 EMAs on the 15-minute chart. Price being delivered to the sell side currently on Bitcoin, testing the current week low structurally. Current week low 101.0849. So this current 15-minute candle has put in a lower low than the current structural week low at 101.0689. But it will need to close below before in order to accomplish a break of structure here. Ethereum price being delivered to the buy side, testing the EMAs. So the 9 EMA is 2247.83. And the 18 EMA is 2247.97. So trading just above, or price action just traded through the 9 and 18 EMAs to the buy side. Price holding here on Bitcoin 101.147.4. Price being delivered to the buy side now. $101.152.9 holding as Bitcoin is consolidating here near the 101.150 level. Ethereum trading at 2247 level. And consolidating. So Ethereum has some work to do here in order to put in a market structure shift. It's got quite a ways to go here to the sell side. So either it will consolidate here for a while, and Bitcoin will sell through for a breakup structure and a potential entry, and Ethereum could potentially lag behind, or Bitcoin could experience price being delivered to the buy side and consolidate more with Ethereum, as Ethereum may hold its consolidation level. They both consolidate for a while and then choose a direction. So less than 3 minutes remaining in the current candles. Ethereum trading at the 2247.50 level currently. Consolidating. Price being delivered to the sell side. Price now trading at the 2246 level on Ethereum and consolidating. Bitcoin back to test the low of the structural range. Bitcoin trading near the 101-100 level, here at 101-115.9 and holding. Price consolidating here on Bitcoin. New 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the sell side in Ethereum. Potentially prepared to test the 15-minute low of the previous candle, which is 2242.32. So 2242.31 would be a new 15-minute low. Price consolidating around the 2245 level, now at 2245.20, and price being delivered with speed to the sell side. 2244. Currently looking looking for 22.44.31. Price consolidating and now being delivered to the buy side. Testing the EMAs on the 15-minute. And price reacting from that level, and price being delivered to the sell side with consolidation. Buy side delivery on Bitcoin. Even though I took this most recent entry off of the 4-hour chart, interesting to see how that correlates with an entry pretty much right at the 9 EMA there on the 15. Here close to the 9 here. Price being delivered to the buy side on Ethereum. Price at 22.48.62. $22.49.33. Price still being delivered to the buy side here. And price being delivered to the buy side with speed. Having a reaction up here. So price tested my entry level here. And had a reaction. Now price being delivered to the sell side. Price being delivered to the buy side. Back to retest the highs of this candle. Price has already put in a new 15-minute high from the previous candle. Price trading around the 22.51.50 level. Price has been delivered to the buy side on Bitcoin. Now testing the non-EMA on the 15-minute. Also corresponding with my most recent entry. Bitcoin has put in a new 15-minute high in relation to the previous 15-minute candle. Price holding on Bitcoin at 101.231.9. Now 101.221. So this price action could be price just being delivered to the buy side for potential long or just buying, or this could be pullback for a deeper or for a price action to move lower here, and could be potentially pulling back before doing that. Much like you're seeing here with this price action here, price pulling back, then going lower. Here, price pulling back, and then going lower. So in this instance, it could be price going back and then going lower here. Or it could be price just preparing to do this. Ethereum potentially testing the 18 EMA here. That was Bitcoin. This is Ethereum now trading near and potentially a test of the upper end of the Asian range. These orange lines delineate the Asian range high and Asian range low of today's trading, or at least the crypto trading day. So I'm looking at this as pullback from the swing high that was put in on the 4-hour chart. Based on what I'm anticipating price action wise, this should or this could potentially be the last of the pullback for this upper range that is trading in, and potentially now with price action criteria being fulfilled on the higher time frame, on the 4-hour time frame, with contact with the EMAs and a swing being put in, that this potentially could be the we could be near the climax of the pullback and may be ready for a leg down back into at the very least this consolidation area here, and then potentially lower here for a breakout of this level here. But this is my trade idea. I could be very wrong and about to take a loss here, or this trade could work out in my favor and price be delivered towards take profit. We'll see here. Coming into the New York Open, exactly what we have. Ethereum price still being delivered to the buy side here, and now testing the upper end of the Asian range. Bitcoin testing the 18 EMA on the 15-minute, and also looks to be testing the 9 EMA on the 60-minute. And the 9 EMA on the 4-hour. So I would imagine some type of reaction from Bitcoin with all those contact points. Ethereum currently trading above the Asian range high, and price being delivered to the sell side, potentially trading back into the Asian range. Price consolidating here on Bitcoin. price back being delivered to the buy side, testing these EMAs on multiple time frames. Also testing my patience by refusing to sell. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the current candle. Price being delivered to the sell side. Price being delivered to the sell side, consolidating. Price still consolidating. Sell side delivery on Bitcoin. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 15-minute candle. We'll see if Ethereum is able to close within the Asian range in this candle. So the high of the Asian range is 22.59.14, and Ethereum closes within the Asian range. Price consolidating here near the 22.59 level, and Ethereum testing the Asian range in the current 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the buy side in Ethereum, now consolidating. Buy side delivery with speed in Ethereum as it tests the high of the previous 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the buy side. Price consolidating. And sell side delivery. And price being delivered to the sell side with speed, now consolidating. Similar price action here on Bitcoin. Testing the highs of the previous 15-minute candle and consolidating. It appears that price closed below the 18 EMA here on the 15-minute. Now a new 15-minute high has been put in on Bitcoin. This could potentially be putting in a swing high here. As it is now testing the upper end of the trading range and reacting. Now price being delivered to the sell side. No new 15-minute high on Ethereum. Seems to have reacted off of testing that level and also potentially putting in a swing high here. So Bitcoin preparing for another test of the structural strong high. Potentially putting in a market structure shift here. And price reacting from the area of the strong high. Ethereum still showing weakness here in this candle with price consolidating and being delivered to the sell side currently. Bitcoin still here testing the structural strong high repeatedly. When it comes to symmetry and price action, both currency pairs are now set up to potentially start to sell off here at a rate where they both may have a change in structure around the same time. Here with Ethereum showing some weakness here, potentially selling off back into the Asian range. And Bitcoin here testing the upper end of the structural range here. Price being delivered to the sell side now in Bitcoin and consolidating. Further sell side delivery on Bitcoin. Price being delivered to the sell side on Ethereum. Ethereum trading at the 2258 level and consolidating. Price holding here on Bitcoin and now being delivered to the sell side, 101,450, and consolidating. More sell side delivery and consolidation in Bitcoin. Still trading around the 101,450 level. So today, some economic news coming out, but later into the New York session at 9:45, two sets of numbers come out, and at 10, the last set of numbers comes out. So be interesting to see if there's any activity, price action wise, that could potentially trigger any price action to the long or short side. Seems to be price action this morning seems to be trading in narrow ranges, but trading in those ranges for extended periods of time. So spending an hour to a few hours in a narrow range before moving out of that range. And also the range movement has been very narrow as well, as in price action will break out of a range, but that new range will be very close to the previous range. So not getting separation from ranges here. So essentially, I'm saying there's been very little displacement in recent price action. Price consolidating. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the current 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the buy side currently. Ethereum consolidating near the 2261 level. Price being delivered to the sell side. Price being delivered to the buy side in Bitcoin. Still testing the structural range high. Could potentially put in a market structure shift here if current pricing holds or continues. So Bitcoin testing the upper end of its structural range, and Ethereum testing the upper end of the Asian range. Bitcoin, the upper end of the range, is also trading at the high of the Asian range. These lines are blended, so I'm going to get some separation here. Actually, maybe not. Where is the Asian range? Oh, it's just above here. Okay. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current candle. Price action looking very bullish here. It's looking like a market structure shift going into Bitcoin. Ethereum still within the range, but trading above the Asian range currently. Very bullish price action in this current 15-minute candle. Less than a minute remaining in this candle. And we have a confirmed market structure shift in Bitcoin. Price being delivered to the sell side in the current 15-minute candle. Price also closed above the Asian range. Price now selling back to the Asian range and testing it. Price holding 101,578.4. Ethereum has closed above the Asian range, and the current candle is consolidating here, with Ethereum still trading within the trading range, so no change of structure, no change in structure on Ethereum currently. With this current candle, price being delivered to the sell side with consolidation. More sell side delivery, consolidation. Sell side delivery on Ethereum. More sell side delivery on Ethereum. Ethereum now testing the high of the Asian range. Price being delivered to the sell side in Bitcoin, also testing the high of the Asian range. Price being delivered to the sell side with speed in Bitcoin. Price now at the 101,500 level and consolidating. Ethereum still testing the upper end of the Asian range, still trading just above it, with the price being delivered to the sell side currently. Price currently being delivered to the sell side in Ethereum with some consolidation back for a test of the upper end of the Asian range. More sell side delivery here. Price trading through the Asian range, or price trading at the Asian range. The Asian range on Ethereum at 2259.14. So a test of the Asian range high in Ethereum. Ethereum reacting from that test and now consolidating. Price still consolidating here on Ethereum. Price being delivered to the sell side. still consolidating. Price holding at 2260 now in Ethereum. Sell side delivery with consolidation, sell side delivery with speed, and a new 15-minute low, I believe, has been put in here. 56.11. Actually, this candle has matched the previous 15-minute low here, so no new 15-minute low yet, but potentially with another test of that level. So Ethereum reacting off of the 15-minute low of the previous candle. Now currently testing that level again. So 2256.10 or lower, and there'll be a new 15-minute low. Ethereum still consolidating after a reaction from the 2256.11 level, which is the low of the previous candle. Consolidating to the sell side. And a new 15-minute low. And price being delivered to the sell side with speed on Ethereum. And consolidating. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the current candle. Bitcoin. Price being delivered to the sell side. New 15-minute low has been put in. If price action holds or continues, looking at a engulfing or a railroad track type pattern here on the 15-minute and also here on the 60-minute. So here on the 15-minute, we now have an engulfing pattern here, and putting in railroad track looking pattern here on the 60 currently. Now this 15-minute candle is being engulfed here. Price being delivered to the sell side. Bitcoin 101,270. And price being delivered to the sell side with some consolidation here as Bitcoin trades around the 101,250 level. And up to the 101,280 level. So Bitcoin trading within an institutional range between the half number 50 and the number 80. Also trades in the 20s, tend to be institutional, or where institutional orders line up. So again, trading near the 101,250 level currently. And price overall being delivered to the sell side here in this candle. Again, with the engulfing here. price still being delivered to the sell side and consolidating here on Ethereum as price reaches the EMAs on the 15-minute and the non-EMA on the 1-hour chart. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the current candle. Currently seeing the potential for price action to continue with an engulfing of this area here. So seeing price action in the next candle trade below potentially. Price being delivered to the sell side here in Ethereum. Price being delivered here in the sell side to the sell side in Bitcoin. Again, wanting to see selling through this range here. So wanting to see continuation here in the next candle. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 15-minute candles. Price being delivered to the sell side in these candles or in the past 15 minutes. Putting in engulfing patterns, engulfing the previous 15-minute candles. Price being delivered to the sell side. And a new 15-minute candle with Bitcoin closing below the 18 and 9 EMAs on the 15-minute. Closing below the 9 and the 18 on the 60-minute. And now trading below the 9 and 18 on the 4-hour chart. We have on the 15-minute Ethereum closing below the Asian range high and below the non-EMA on the 15-minute. And currently trading below the non-EMA on the 4-hour. Price consolidating. Ethereum now trading near the 2252.50 and 2253 level here. Price being delivered to the buy side. In Ethereum currently. Buy side delivery as well in Bitcoin. Appearing to test the non-EMA on the 15-minute chart. trading around the 101,280 level at 101,276.2. And more sell-side delivery as Bitcoin trades away from the non-EMA on the 15-minute. Price still being delivered to the sell side. The previous candle 15-minute low is 101,2358. We'll see if we get a new 15-minute low. And a new 15-minute low has been put in by Bitcoin in the current candle after a test of the non-EMA on the 15-minute chart, and price being delivered to the sell side. Price consolidating here on Ethereum, trading in between the non-EMA and the 18 EMA. After a test of the 9 EMA, Ethereum seems to have had a reaction and is now consolidating. This price action now at 22.52.50, trading around my most recent entry at 22.52.41. Buy side price delivery on Ethereum. Uh, 10 minutes remaining in this current candle and 10 minutes until the New York Open. Price holding below the non-EMA here on the 15-minute. Price currently at 101,242.7. Trading around my most recent entry at 101,265.6. Price now being delivered to the sell side with Bitcoin testing the 101,200 level and selling through. Price consolidating here below the 101,200 level. Price being delivered to the sell side in Ethereum. With the 15-minute low, trading below the 9 and 18 EMAs on the 15-minute chart. Trading at the 22.50 level. And consolidating. Now back at the 22.51 level. 22.50.30, 22.50, 22.49.70. And now testing the 22.49 flat level as prices being delivered to the sell side in Ethereum. and now consolidating. And price continues to be delivered to the sell side. Be interested to see if I'm able to take an entry here this morning during the New York session to the short side with the amount of consolidation here. Be interested to see if there is price delivery to the sell side during the session. I'm almost halfway through my trading session, so plenty of time over the course of the entire New York session for there to be a market structure shift, and now both Bitcoin and Ethereum are in position for a market structure shift should price action be delivered to the sell side. Now it's a matter of if that happens, and if so, when that happens. So if that happens, and it happens within my time window, I will take an intraday position today in either one or both of these currency pairs. If there is not a market structure shift within my trading window, then I will just leave my current short-term position on and see if there is continuation. Price being delivered to the sell side here. So Ethereum potentially looking to break down to the sell side or break out to the sell side here from an internal range structure. Bitcoin price being delivered to the sell side, getting the continuation in this railroad track engulfing type pattern here. Same thing here, down here on the 60-minute here, and also on the 4-hour here. Seeing this area. So Bitcoin trading very well here for my overall trade idea currently, and price being delivered to the sell side with Ethereum. Again, putting in the type of price action that I want to see here with these engulfing type patterns here. Still got some ways to go here on the 4-hour, but some potential there. Price consolidating here. So Bitcoin in position for a market structure shift as it is testing the current structural strong low. Ethereum has some room to sell before reaching a market structure shift here. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the current 15-minute candle. Bitcoin Bitcoin still testing the strong low of the current structural range. Bitcoin looking to potentially put in a market structure shift in this candle. Current low is 101.0689. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the buy side in Bitcoin. As price retraces from the structural strong low. Seems that Bitcoin is not prepared to make the market structure shift at this time, which I would have been surprised if it did, since Ethereum is still quite a ways away from its structural strong low. But obviously they trade in, or in my experience, they trade independently, but tend to trade together somewhat. Now we have a close of that candle, and now we have the open of the New York market. The current candle is having price delivered to the sell side, potentially putting in a new 15-minute low from the previous candle being 101.0456. So still no new 15-minute low. Price consolidating here. And buy side delivery in Bitcoin. Price consolidating in Ethereum. With the price closing below both the 9 and 18 EMAs in the previous candle. Now price being delivered to the sell side in Ethereum. New 15-minute low has been put in, and price is being delivered to the sell side with speed now in Ethereum. New 15-minute low in Bitcoin, and price is being delivered with speed in Bitcoin to the sell side. This is likely the difference in the space of the range on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Price being delivered to the sell side continuously in Bitcoin in this candle with speed. The same with Ethereum, as Ethereum now has broken out of its internal range structure and is now in a position to test the structural strong low for a potential market structure shift. Bitcoin now trading well below the strong low of the current structure. And if price action here holds or continues, Bitcoin will have a market structure shift, and I will wait for pullback to the EMAs. But right now, price is currently being delivered to the sell side. And here on the 60-minute, getting an engulfing pattern here with the price delivering to the sell side. And price delivering to the sell side with speed. price consolidating. Price being delivered to the buy side. And price in this candle retracing. As price is being delivered to the buy side. And sell side delivery with speed. This could potentially be pulled back for continued price action to the sell side, or this could be valid price action to the buy side. To the sell side, or to the sell side or to the buy side, depending on whatever bias a trader may have, this price action could both trigger buy and sell orders depending on the trader. More buy side delivery. So just a little over 5 minutes into this opening 15-minute candle. There definitely seems to be volatility in the New York market today. A lot more than what I experienced during the London session. Price being delivered to the buy side. And a test of the 9 EMA on the 15-minute. And potentially testing the high of the previous 15-minute candle. Seems that there is a breakout on the 15-minute candle. Here's this candle has now engulfed the previous candle here, with the previous candle high being 101,309.2, and the current candle high being 101,4156, and price still being delivered to the buy side here. Very, very volatile. Opening here to the New York market. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Same here, back to test the Asian range high. Price action consolidating as price is being delivered to the buy side currently after a test of the structural strong low. So definitely buyers trying to keep crypto prices higher. Be interesting to see what the overall market sentiment is as we head further into the New York session here. But quite an explosive opening candle so far. Approximately halfway through the opening 15 minutes of the New York Open with high volatility. price consolidating. More buy side delivery. Price testing the upper end of the Asian range here in Bitcoin, potentially reacting from it. Price testing the upper end of the Asian range here in Ethereum, and seems to be price tends to be reacting in this area, but maybe not due to the Asian range. It's difficult to tell here, but the Asian range, the only thing that I can see here that could be causing Ethereum price to the buy side to struggle here. And Bitcoin as well, reacting and trading here near the upper end of the Asian range. And price being delivered to the buy side. Instead of a market structure shift, Bitcoin could potentially put in a break of structure. Very wild opening 15 minutes so far. It seems that the global events has caused some fear and greed over the weekend. I can say for myself, it's definitely caused more greed than fear, as I would look at this as a potential opportunity for volatility and trade opportunities in the marketplace. It seems to be so, but a bit more volatile than I would like to see, or at least seeing the volatility trade opposite of my trade direction. But it has been my experience that typically you get price movement. If it's a large price move, you may get a price movement in the opposite direction first, potentially sweeping out weak traders or other things, and then a continuation of the price action in the intended direction. So this could be prices being swept, or this could be valid buying. Based on news events and things, I would seriously doubt if people found this a buying event, but I could be wrong. And there is my most recent order on Ethereum has been stopped out. And then this position here on Bitcoin possibly maybe stopped out as well, as price is being delivered to the buy side in a big way here. So potentially conducting a liquidity sweep before continuing trade to the sell side. As you can see here, I was swept out here from a position. This is me not putting my stop loss back at the appropriate place here. Which stop loss would have been up here, but I decided to place it lower because I wanted to know if I'm going to keep this off for now because I want to see this price action. If price action were possibly going to continue here. So I could put a position back on debating, but probably want to leave it off. I'll take a loss on these positions. If this Bitcoin position holds, then I may leave it. We'll see. Or if this Bitcoin position holds, I may add back into it. We'll see here. But it's doubtful, as it seems that this price action is hunting stops and may take out my entire position here, possibly. And my entire Ethereum position has been liquidated. Now my most recent Bitcoin position liquidated. So there was an opportunity to get out of this position yesterday, but I was not at my station, so decided to let the price action continue. So we'll see if that was a good idea or not, with Ethereum now position being exited completely here. So I'll close this out. But I may want to add to my position here in Bitcoin, potentially. $102.7653. And then just experimenting with Ethereum to see if it was worth trading. I've traded in the past, and it trades okay. Bitcoin certainly trades better, so I may just stick to Bitcoin, and if I need to add more size to a position, I'll just add more size to a Bitcoin position. 91,619 here. Okay. Two. Okay. Platform is struggling here. Now able to add to this position. So added to my position at the original stop loss here, and now just going to focus here on Bitcoin. Seems that my platform is struggling here. Assuming that the volatility and volume in the marketplace right now, probably likely quite a lot of orders being placed here. And I can just leave this here. There. Okay, now we'll find out if I get my stop loss hit, or if we could potentially be headed to target. And as per 95% of the time after entering a position, price goes against me. ideally waiting for this candle to close here. So this was a FOMO entry. Ideally, I want to wait for this candle to close and then to see a swing high in place, but I did not do that. So this may be a position that I get stopped out of, or it may be a position that I luck out and have gotten into prematurely here. Also, my positions overall may be a bit lofty, so I'm definitely looking to take some size off here, but still may add into the position if this candle holds below the previous candle. If it does not, I may look to exit some or all of my position here as we approach my stop loss. So we'll see if this high of the previous 15-minute candle can hold, but this current 15-minute candle is looking quite bullish, especially after I entered a short position. And price being delivered to the sell side now with some speed. And consolidating back to the buy side. This could be price retracing to attract more buyers for a continued move up, or could be actual selling for continued price action to the sell side. A little over 5 minutes into the current candle, still looking quite bullish. And price being delivered to the sell side here. Price consolidating. And more sell side delivery. Price being delivered to the sell side with speed. 101.950 level and consolidating. So after that little experiment with Ethereum and just watching the price action throughout both of them trading, I can say again and with more confidence that Bitcoin is the better trader. And also trading Bitcoin, from what I understand and from my experience, is basically just trading the overall crypto market with other pairs trading in a similar way, minus any divergence for individual pair reasons. But when, let's say, overall market conditions are driving crypto prices one way or the other, let's say market-wide, Bitcoin is where you would want to be. Also consistently seeing trades available in Bitcoin. The only issue with trading one pair is you're limited to that pair, but if there was only one crypto pair to trade, without a doubt it would be Bitcoin for me, and likely for 99% of other people out there, but it's been my experience that it at least once a day between the two sessions between London and New York will typically give at least one setup, if not two. Price being delivered to the sell side here with speed. Also, the disadvantage of trading more than one currency pair is you've now spread your risk out. So that can also lead to its own challenges. Just as I just experienced, you can only watch one pair at a time, and then if one pair loses and then the other pair loses, you just basically spread your risk around two losing pairs. But based on the price action that I'm seeing here, Ethereum may be performing similar to Bitcoin now, but the fact that the price levels were violated to me shows the fact that Ethereum doesn't trade as true as Bitcoin. So small loss, $7 loss there on those positions, but I'm completely comfortable with that. Not ideal, but losing is a part of trading. I also made money on Ethereum, so from what I understand, from the money that I made on it yesterday, I basically just broke even on a couple days trading that currency pair. So fortunate, likely, but if all goes well, I'll just stick to Bitcoin, and if it's a matter of sizing, instead of trading two pairs, just increase my size in this one pair. Price consolidating here. Back near the opening price of the candle, less than 5 minutes remaining in the candle, and price is currently being delivered to the buy side. Price may be potentially coming to test the high of the current candle. This 15-minute candle did an excellent job of sweeping out the liquidity that was held above this level that was put in today in London. And that loss, completely unnecessary. Had I set the level at the level that I've set the other positions here. So trying to get a better risk to reward and get in there, as they say. But doing that can cause the market to get into your account and relieve you of funds, and also relieve you of confidence in what you are doing in the markets with consistent losses. Price being delivered to the buy side, potentially testing the high of the previous 15-minute candle that was put in. And price consolidating here near the high. I'm going to need to do a better job of exiting positions at the end of the day. It was definitely an option yesterday, even though it just completely slipped my mind. Though my schedule was quite busy and different yesterday, that's still no excuse of not taking advantage of opportunities when they present themselves. And then having to sit through the pullback overnight. Obviously, if the trade works out, then great. All of this will be long forgotten. But if the trade doesn't work out, then yeah, obviously quite bothered by that. So with the Ethereum trade, with an opportunity to get out yesterday and not even considering it until price had already pulled back quite a bit. So I just decided to stay in and see if there would be continuation. But very risky call coming into today. Probably would have been much wiser to come into the day with with no positions, just watching price action and taking it as it comes. But also could be potentially stopped out here as price is driving towards my stop here. But this could also potentially put in a swing here. So less than 1 minute to go in the current 15-minute candle. So what I'm seeing as a potential could be a swing here, or price action could just come back, sweep, and keep going, or come back, sweep, and then price move to the sell side. So still quite early. A minute left in this position, and then we'll see. I am certainly over leveraged in this position. If it works out, it'll be great. If it doesn't, then not so great. And this is also the reason why waiting for this candle to close in case it put in a new high, since I was trying to anticipate a swing or just revenge trading from that position that I was stopped out of. But if this candle puts in a new high, there is a very high probability that my stops are being hunted and that I will be stopped out here. There's also the possibility that they could be inviting people to capitulate before price sells off here. So I'll be prepared to take the loss. And as we can see, with price being delivered to the buy side here on the 60-minute and on the 15-minute with the 9 EMAs above the 18 EMAs. Now price being delivered to the sell side here and consolidating. So now that I am most interested in exiting my positions at the end of the New York session, I'm likely guaranteed that the next time that I do that, price action will continue, but it's going to happen. That's not an important thing for me. What is important is consistency and safety. So taking the exits when they're most appropriate in order to avoid being caught in a situation where you are facing annihilation to a degree. So definitely a take profit opportunity yesterday, not the biggest one, but still one indeed, with taking these positions here off of the 15-minute chart, and then being offered an exit right here. And then I would not have had to sit through this, which I was trying to set up a potential trade in. So not the best choices, but as I learn and improve as a trader, I will make better choices here. And if all goes well, I will have opportunities to learn from my mistakes and not get fried in the process before I do. Price consolidating here. Very early in this candle. So it'll be interesting to see where this candle goes. I would imagine this candle is either going to run my stop and stop me out, or potentially be the candle that initiates price action returning to the sell side, either back to the EMAs for reaction and then trading back to the long side, or actually let's adjust this market structure. Because had I approached this more wisely, I'd just be sitting through this price action and potentially waiting either for a long or short, whichever came. But now, already having one stop out on another currency pair and sitting through price moving against me aggressively here at the New York Open in Bitcoin. Also having FOMO and adding to a position that is going aggressively in the opposite direction. So impatience and lack of attention to detail, lots of things here playing into my current trading experience that I have had the ability to avoid, but have not. I move this arrow down. So curious to see if there's pullback anytime today, and if there is, if it continues, if it pulls back and then continues long, or if the pullback fails and trades short. I do know one thing is that I want out of this trade. I've been wanting out of this trade. But instead of taking a smaller loss yesterday, I'll need to take the whole thing today, potentially. Price action still looking very bullish here in this candle. So I did anticipate buying at the open. To this degree, I did not, but that is a recurring statement that I find myself making is, yes, I anticipated this, but not to this degree. So something to mentally take heed of, that my expectations are often miscalculated, even though they may be accurate. Accuracy can have a broad range. Price currently consolidating in this candle as time-wise about the halfway mark of this current 15-minute candle. Price consolidating here near the opening of the candle, and price being delivered to the sell side currently. Absolute horrible entry on that previous candle as the candle closes here, or as that candle closed, being able to appreciate the FOMO'd nature of that trade. Price still consolidating. Overall delivery to the buy side so far in this candle, as price is being delivered to the sell side and currently consolidating around the open of the candle. Just the other day, had the same thing happen where I was in Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin reached target. Ethereum failed to reach target by the end of the day. I exited the Ethereum position, and shortly after, this was Saturday, shortly after, I believe the news of the U.S. and Iran came out, and then it went to target. So I've definitely experimented with doing both, but I can say from a consistency standpoint, getting out at the New York close is going to be the way to go here going forward. And if I don't do it, then I am being greedy and asking to be relieved of funds. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the current candle. Price now being delivered to the sell side. Price consolidating here near the open. Near the open of the candle, and now price being delivered to the buy side, potentially testing the high. Very bullish candle since the open. Price being delivered to the sell side with speed here. New 15-minute lows for the current candle being put in now. Price being delivered to the sell side with speed. Consolidating. Price being delivered to the sell side. And price being delivered to the buy side. Consolidation. Price being delivered to the sell side. And price consolidating near the 102, 150 level. trading near 102 100, consolidating. Now back at 102 150, 102 200. Another reason why I started looking at Ethereum over the course of the weekend was just basically trying to increase my exposure, but more risky than I want to be right now as far as an exposure. I think Bitcoin is fine. I'll just up my leverage, even though that's not the best, but I would have only had leverage in Bitcoin in this current position. Be a little bit different story, but also made profits in Ethereum over the course of the weekend, so not all bad, but also not necessary, so no need. Less than 1 minute remaining in the current candle, and that candle has closed, and we'll see how price will be delivered in this candle. Potentially putting in a swing high here. So we have a test of the 18 EMA on the 4 hour. Price being delivered to the buy side, now consolidating, and now being delivered to the sell side. And further sell side delivery. I may add to the position here if there is a swing placed in, and if there is, it's likely to be at the area of my most previous entry, which was quite poor, as I mentioned. Not entirely excited about adding to the position, as things could rapidly turn around on me, but also understanding with price action here on the 15-minute, or at least overall, my stop holding, and then wanting to enter before getting into the Asian range here. I would expect potentially some resistance before entering, but needing to enter before the lower end of the Asian range here, and also looking at price action, seeing how in the past price has expanded once the Asian range has been taken out and then traded back into, so potentially getting some displacement from that type of price action. So I'm going to watch here and see what we have. In this next stop, just as a protective stop, I'm going to place it at the high of the swing, and if this swing gets swept for liquidity, I will likely exit all of my positions, because if this swing is swept after just sweeping out all of today's liquidity, I would imagine the only thing that it would do is to go back and sweep my stop. And now this candle continues to be delivered to the sell side, and a test of the low of the body of 2 candles ago, which matches the entry that I took in that candle. Two 5877. see if I learned my lesson today. 98, 115, 4, 98, 115, 4. Also, with the speed that Ethereum took out my stops, not impressed at all that it did not hold up at all. It's like immediately when the open happened, it was like pow, snapping off. So no fun. But this may be more no fun, depending on how this potential swing high may set up here. Price consolidating here near the open of this 15-minute candle. Price trading around the 102-200 level. A little over 6 minutes into the current price candle on the 15-minute. Price being delivered to the sell side here. About halfway through this 15-minute candle here. Price still being delivered to the sell side and consolidating. Now at 102-100. Price still being delivered to the sell side here. More sell side delivery. Now the FOMO entry I was beating myself up about, I'm still beating myself up about as far as in not letting the candle close, but as far as from an entry perspective, likely given a similar entry or potentially better entry than I would have had waiting on this candle to close. And price being delivered to the sell side here with some speed as it trades through my previous entry level and through the body of the candle that was 30 minutes ago, and price consolidating, and now price being delivered to the sell side with speed. price trading around the 101,850 level. More sell side delivery here. And a test of the candle from 30 minutes ago low. This candle coming in quite bearish now. Previous level of the previous candle 2 candles ago, 101,760. The low of the current candle, 101,776.9. So we can get a 101,759.9. We'll break out of that level. Also price nearer to test the 9 EMA on the 15-minute chart here. Price is either holding or my platform is frozen. I believe my platform is frozen here. Okay. Less than 4 minutes remaining in the current candle. And now I want to put in an order to test this swing high. Put my take profits at yesterday's low. Setting more reasonable targets instead of setting these swing type targets here. 102,587.7. Less than 3 minutes remaining in the current candle. Price being delivered to the sell side. Now that FOMO entry will likely be better than my appropriate entry, but I'm still going to say that the appropriate entry, whether better or worse, is still far better because it would be appropriate as opposed to FOMO based or revenge based. I would say that position or that ad was revenge based, since it is unlikely I would have done it had I not been stopped out of that weak position that I took based on the structure that had been put in place during the London session, which displayed little to no volatility. So patience is something that I struggle with consistently and work to improve on. But I'm definitely a work in progress in that department. But I do believe that patience pays off in trading, which may be why I'm not getting paid as much, because I'm not very patient. But being patient right now, less than 1 minute to go before the close of this candle. If price action continues as is, I'll add to this position. Here at the swing high, price being delivered to the sell side here. Potential test of the 9 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Price consolidating near the 101,800 level. Sell side delivery going into the close of this candle. And an add at the swing high. And price being delivered to the sell side currently. Price at the 9 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And price reacting around this level. Between 101,700, price being delivered to the sell side with speed. Approaching the 18 EMA. Small reaction, approaching the high of the Asian range. Price consolidating down near the 101,620 level, and price is now at the 101,600 level and consolidating. Price trading at and just under the Asian range high. Price consolidating here. Price now being delivered to the sell side and consolidating. Price has now sold below the 18 EMA on the 15-minute. And price has traded into the Asian range and is now back trading above it with price consolidating. Price also trading at the 9 EMA on the 60-minute chart. Price being delivered to the buy side. So again, with this price action here, this potential pullback in this manner here, or could come here, not fail to make a new high, and sell off. And my trade idea is based on this price action selling off. But short of the EMA on the 60 minute, short of the 9 EMA on the 60 minute going below the 18, this could still show some strength here. But I would imagine they would take the EMA on the 9 or the 9 EMA on the 15 minute to transition below the 18 first, and then the 60 minute would likely follow if there was continuation. We can see here at the open is when the 9 EMA went back above the 18 here, where it had crossed over here and was trading below. So if the volatility or whatever price action was driving this price action here at the open, if that has subsided, then I would imagine it would allow for the 9 EMA to return below the 18 EMA. Price being delivered to the sell side here as this 15-minute candle was testing new highs for the candle after a reaction from the high of the Asian range. Now price being delivered back to the sell side, testing the 9 EMA on the 15-minute. Psychologically wanting to go for these bigger moves, but my experience as a day trader, I would say from a psychological perspective, feels better getting out at the end of every day and not sleeping or holding a position overnight, even if it's a small position. I find it to be riskier than I like. So interesting day. But as far as when it comes to trading opportunities, I would say this would be the only trading opportunity that I've had, as in with the market structure shift to the long side. This would be my entry point right here, using the moving averages, but based on what I'm seeing with myself as far as in my lack of patience, I think it's likely going to be best to shift from the moving averages for entries to shifting to swing highs and lows near the moving averages for the positions that I would want to take. For example, right now my indicators say this is a long, or at least my system would dictate this is a long, but what I'm able to infer from just general market conditions, the 60 minute is what I base my day trades off of, but seeing the overall trend here with the 4 hours still holding to the short side with the current news, and also seeing that the 9 was approaching the 18 before the U.S. Open on the 60-minute, and was trading below it here on the 15-minute. And you can see here it was gaining, starting to gain some distance from the 9 was starting to separate itself from the 18 here as price action was going. So understanding that you can take an entry at an EMA, but taking the entry at the EMA is a blind entry. So if this were a long, what I would anticipate from here is for the next candle to close, and it doesn't even have to close above. The next candle would just need to not close below, which would cause a swing and a potential long trade. So taking a trade at the EMA here, and then you can still see price action being delivered to the sell side here. So if I would have gotten in at the 9 or the 18, typically I would want to get in at the 9 first, because I don't want to wait. Then this could be problematic if what is happening currently, which is price being delivered to the sell side through those moving averages. And we can see the 9 EMA starting to roll over here, starting to curl downward. So we can see that the price delivery to the sell side is starting to catch up to the moving average, which is a delayed indicator. So it's starting to show the impact of the price delivery to the sell side. And here, as Bitcoin trades around the 101 550 level here, 101 600 level, as it consolidates around the Asian range high. And less than 4 minutes remaining in the current 15-minute candle with price consolidate. Excuse me. With price consolidating here at the Asian range high and the 18 EMA here on the 15-minute, and also the 9 EMA on the 60-minute. Also trading one currency pair after doing that for a while, and then looking at Ethereum over the weekend, recognizing that it is a lot more work trying to follow two pairs or trying to keep up with more than one currency pair. So I can say I do like trading one currency pair over trading multiple. So we'll see how this goes going forward, but I don't believe I will be interested in trading anything, any other cryptocurrency pairs. My experience tells me that Bitcoin trades the best out of all of them, and Bitcoin basically serves as like the SPY would serve in equities, as basically the overall market sentiment is being expressed in the price action. So if there is one crypto to rule them all, to me that would be Bitcoin. Depending on your trading system, something else may or may not work better for you, but this is the most appropriate currency pair for my system, which includes my psychology. Price still consolidating here near the Asian range high and the 18 EMA. Less than 2 minutes before candle closure. This next candle will give us more information. Whether or not we close above or below this Asian range high will be quite pertinent. Part of me also still wants to hold on to this longer position because it's set up. So we'll see if I leave a runner on or something, but I do want to take some profits if we get near the low of yesterday here today. At some point, I imagine there'll be a run on liquidity somewhere, either to my stop or to yesterday's low. But we'll see what direction Bitcoin chooses to go in. We'll likely get more information here, as a swing high would show the potential of trading long, which would be in alignment with the moving averages on the 60 and the 15 minute, or potentially trading lower, putting in a new 15-minute low and closing within the Asian range, and that would signal the potential for further selling here. But right now, price being delivered to the buy side, as price reacted off of the 9 EMA here on the 15-minute. Now price being delivered to the sell side with some speed, potentially testing the low of the current 15-minute candle, and a new 15-minute low has been put in on this candle. Price consolidating. Price being delivered to the sell side. Price selling through 101,700 level. More delivery to the downside. Price approaching the 18 EMA on the 15-minute. And the 9 EMA on the 60-minute. Price trading around the 101,650 level and consolidating. Sell side delivery here. A reaction as price approached the 18 EMA and the 9 EMA on the 60-minute. More sell side delivery here. Price approaching 101,600. Price now approaching 101,500 and approaching a new 15-minute low. 101,4537. So 101,4535 would be a new 15-minute low. Price consolidating around the Asian range high. Price consolidating, shifting from price being delivered to the buy side to now price being delivered back to the sell side. Price trading around the 101,650 level. Price being delivered to the sell side here. Consolidation. So far this candle forming an inside candle, so no decision on whether or not this would be a swing or a potential breakdown in price lower. Price trading around the 101,700 level currently. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the current 15-minute candle. No new 15-minute highs and no new 15-minute lows in the current price action. Price consolidating here at 101,650. Sell side delivery here. 101,600. Bitcoin appears to be potentially testing the Asian range high again. As it is now back at the 18 EMA on the 15-minute and the 9 EMA on the 60-minute. Now trading back at the 101,700 level. Bitcoin taking its time, choosing a trading direction. More sell side delivery back at 101,600. So if there is any selling off today, from the looks of price action, it will happen much later in the session. I've got about 7 minutes left in my trading window, and then it's the wait and see game. which it is anyway, but I don't need to press any more buttons here going forward, as there will not be any other changes in structure here in the next 7 minutes. I wouldn't, or it's, yeah, I would seriously doubt. So interesting that I would have a short bias today when all of my trade signals say long. But I feel like the extent of the long has been achieved. I could be very wrong. As of right now, this is still registering as a swing high because no new 15-minute low has been put in. No 15-minute high needs to be put in. Just the low has to be held here. So without a new 15-minute low, then that would still leave a bit of indecision in Bitcoin of direction in the near future. Seems to be consistently reacting from the Asian range high, so it definitely does not want to close back within the Asian range. If it does, then my trade idea is more probable to transpire than not, which is why I would imagine it is finding it difficult to close below this level. And it could close below this level and still put in a swing low. So it'll be interesting to see how this candle closes in less than 4 minutes. That, and I'm gonna go ahead and shift the target here to my intraday target. Price being delivered to the sell side here in Bitcoin, now trading below the Asian range high. And still trading above the low of the previous 15-minute candle. Price being delivered to the sell side here and consolidating. More sell side delivery here. Potentially a test of the previous 15-minute low, which is at 101,453.7. So at 101,453.6 or lower would give a new 15-minute low. Also a price action holds or continues as is, there would be a close below the Asian range, which price has been reacting from for the past 30 minutes. Price consolidating here just below the high of the Asian range. Also price holding above the previous 15-minute candle low. So price action setting up for a swing high here, or a swing low here. Less than 1 minute remaining in the candle. Does not appear a new 15-minute low will be set here. Asian range high, 101.5673. And we have a swing low formed and no close below the Asian range at this time. But this concludes the trading window for me today during the New York session. We'll continue to watch price action and see how it develops going forward. This is On Tilt Trading with today's live crypto trading, the New York session. We'll see you next time.